What's going on, guys? It's me, it's Omega Frey, and today we are here with a Goblin Biker deck profile. This is the deck I've been playing recently. I've been playing with locals, and I recently took it to a 3v3 tournament. While me and my team went 2-2, and we weren't able to get the top cut, the deck still performed very well, and it's something that I feel like can definitely be experimented with to see if anyone else can take it further. So I am putting my deck profile out there now to show people like the deck exists and see if there's anything that people can improve on. Similar to like how Runick, when it first came out, it was a YCS deck in, I want to say YCS Philly, and then just near half a year later, Joshua Schmidt wins with Runick to close out the year. So hopefully I could throw this deck profile there, and maybe someone can mess around with it, and who knows what happens. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the profile. Alright guys, so like I said, I was playing Runick Goblin Biker at the 3v3 and at locals, and yeah, let's just get into the deck profile. First up, we're playing 3 copies of Doug the Charger. Doug on summon is a voter for a spell card. There's 2 targets, we'll get to them in a bit. Next up, we're playing 1 Mean Merciless, 1 Clatter the Noisy. I know it's Clatter Exploder, but like, meh. And 1 Boonmock. So, something to know about each of these is 2 of them summon from grave, being Mean Merciless TCG and Clatter the Noisy. Mock also technically does, but we'll get to that in a minute. Mean Merciless is not quick effect. Clatter is, Boon is. But yeah, these are your main ones to summon from the graveyard when you have Bigger Bongo on the field. Mainly Clatter. Clatter is actually the best one out of all the Goblin Bikers, including Doug. But he does nothing on his own, so you have to play like you can only play at 1 realistically. Mean Merciless is going to be a summon off tour guide, which we'll get in a minute here, and then Boon is a name and a quick effect summon for extension. Next up, we are playing triple copies of tour guide. Mean Merciless TCG is a fiend monster, and tour guide summons a fiend from deck and has a 3. So yeah, shouldn't be explained too much there. Next up, we also play the horse package. So we play 3 Amseti, we play 1 Hoppy, and we play 1 how the fuck do we say this guy's name? I ain't trying that. Blessing of Horse. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but with Amseti, you know, we know what he does. Same with all these guys. They are 8s that can make Xyz monsters. That can put negate, draws, and an extra interruption, which we'll get to later. Also, just putting like specifically Happy on board. If I have to make a 2 mat rank 8, I'm usually using Amseti plus Blessing, and then I'll just keep Happy on board. The reason why is because people like to cosmic the field spell. So Happy can get the field spell and can get King Sarcophagus back if King Sark leaves the field. Also, shout out to when I had both of these on the field. Someone got rid of my King Sark. I went cool, new chain 1-2. I drew 4 cards, added back King Sark, and then added back I think Runick Fountain. So yeah, that was fun. So that's it for monsters. I know it's like more monster based than like normal Runick decks, but we still fit a whole lot of spells. We'll start with the Runicks. Tip, Freezing Curses, Flashing Fire, Destruction, Slumber, Double Dispelling, 1 Smiting Storm. I shouldn't have to explain any of these. The only unique thing is I believe I play 18 names. Usually you play 17, I played 18. The reason why is because I want a second Dispelling, because Dispelling is very good against, especially against like the Fire King matchup. Because if you're able to hit like a Grunix or a like Poplar out of the opponent's hand, because technically they go Chainlink 1, Poplar or Grunix, and then you could go Chainlink 2 Dispelling, and it still randomly picks. So we still have to roll the die and see if we hit the card. And if so, it just doesn't resolve. So yeah, I want to play 2 Dispelling. Also, Smiting Storm and Slumber, they'll play because they are like the only cards that you can activate on an empty. Oh no, Oh wait, no, you can't do it with Smiting Storm. I don't know why I thought you did. But Summer's at 30 because it's the only one you can play on an open game state besides Tip. So yeah. I just wanted to really see Runick names. And playing 18 felt very good. Because they all do something. Next up we play 2 Runick Fountain. Shocker, right? Then for Goblin Biker spells, this might seem a bit weird, but I'm only playing 2 of the Rhoda and 1 Grand Bash. So one of the things I noticed with the Rhoda when I was playing at 30 was that there was times I would just see multiple of it, and since it's a once per turn, like it would just like clog up my hand, and I just don't really care for it. I've really discarded the extra. I really had 2 in hand and discarded 1 for King's Hawk, because usually I'm in a position where if I'm like getting that far ahead, I should just be fine to win the game. Grand Bash for an additional normal has come up way more than I thought it would. One of the things is if you like, I've had to like link off my my God, what is it called? Hugin plus Doug in order to make an SP. And I go activate Grand Bash, normal summon Cladis, summon back Doug, and then those are rank 3. So yeah. Honestly, between all these, believe it or not, that's like the best card. Finally, we're playing 2 Kingstalk. I say finally, but that's one more card. Shouldn't have to explain why for that either. And then now finally 1 called by. I actually explained to one of my opponents because they were like, why do you play called by? It's a 40th squad. Plus, with how many times we draw, it's actually really easy to draw into called by. So having this power 1-off is actually very nice. If I had like 2 or 3 open slots, I actually would just fill them up with 1-offs because they are very easy to draw. Next up, we'll go to side deck, just because I like to save extra for last. We play Triple Phantasme. There's enough lane cards to be able to change up your hand and to play this. Plus, like, I can switch which Runick spells I want in my hand, and also since it's post board, I can also have a chance to draw into either one of my 3 Bells or 2 Nibiru's. I have actually gone Phantasme, drawn 3, put back 2, new chain Nibiru. That just felt so strong. And well, Phantasme is a dragon, so, you know, we play Magmud. What else is a dragon? Geoswarm. What else is a dragon? Baldric. What else is a dragon? Solanier. I actually only sided them in like once or twice. It was against Voiceless and it was against a pure Snake Eyes variant. They felt okay. They didn't feel game breaking or anything, but still. And then finally we play 3 Cosmic as the last side card. Just being able to blow up Fire King Island without them being able to protect with Sanctuary, it's great. Won me a few games that I didn't think I was gonna win. So yeah. Finally, for extra, we are playing 2 Hugin, 1 Munin, and 1 Jerry. Fun fact, I summoned Jerry, I think, twice, and I summoned Munin possibly. No, I still think I summoned Hugin more. So Hugin and Jerry, I feel like we don't need to talk about. Munin we do. So people might hear Munin and they're like, wait, so it's just the time card, right? No, look at the level. It's a 3. I've literally gone normal summon Doug at the extra normal summon spell, or at the at Grand Bash or Grand Arrival. Go Runick spell, summon Munin, overlay them for Bigabonga. And then yeah, that's just full combo. Like, it's just an E-Tail. The Runick spells are also just an E-Tail for Munin. I wanted to play 2 Munin, but I just didn't have the space. Next up for the Xyz, first one is Goblin Biker Big Headed Gabonga. Turn my opponent Gabonga is just fantastic, because Gabonga suck is Gabonga great. I know that's just childish, but I can't help it. But yeah, Gabonga is interesting. Most people play at 2, but I couldn't find anywhere to cut, because most of these next cards are like mandatory. So Gabonga's effect on summon is to search. So you usually search for Cloud the Noisy, or you search for like Mock Speed. And then if a material is detached from Xyz monster, he can suck a card on field. On my turn, I'll actually, like, if I do summon Hugin to the EMZ, one of the things I'll do is I'll detach off him, and and summon, and then I'll use effect to suck up the Hugin. And now my EMZs are free again. So now I can either summon Munin, Jerry, or an SP Low Knight and not feel bad. So yeah, card's insane. Next up for the rank 3 package, we are playing 1 number 75, 1 Levy, and 1 Xyz Armor Torpedo. Now, I guess talking about these one out by one. Pseudo negate, recursion from banish because Goblin Bikers will banish themselves. It doesn't come up too often, but it has come up. Xyz Armor Torpedo, this is actually my only Xyz Armor card. People asking why I don't play the trap card and the rank 5 and the rank 7. First off, an extra is just not there. Second off, we draw a million cards. We don't want to draw the trap card because it's just a dead card. So there's never really a point in there's never really a point to play it. Oops, sorry. So instead, I just rather play this and then overlay 2 3s. And what happens when you overlay 2 3s? You get F0 and a Draco feature. So yeah, this is the rank 3 package. I wish I could play one more rank 3 because there's times I need an extra one. But you can only complain so much. F0 actually carried. Usually when I summoned F0, I was winning the game. So yeah. Also, F0 is kind of interesting because I usually summon him on turn 3. Because remember, this deck doesn't really kill. It can kill, but it doesn't do too often. For the rank 8, we're playing 1 number 90, 1 Coach King Giant Trainer. And I made sure to get this card right before the case tournament, and it was actually really important to me. Gigantic Champion Sargus. So we know about number 90 negate. We know about Coach King Giant Trainer to draw 3 or draw 2 sometimes. Sargus. Why Sargus? You may notice that there was no Therions in the deck profile. That's because Sargus has a secondary effect that people don't really know about. If an Xyz material is detached from a card, I can target a card on the field and either bounce it or pop it. So what you usually do is if you have Gabonga plus Sargus on the board, you detach and you just get to bounce a card to their hand and suck a card. Usually I wait for them to use Populous effect to summon. They summon Populous, add OG Send for spoil, and then I go, okay, cool, new Chain Cloud Sploder effect. Detach from Sargus, because Sargus' materials don't matter. Summon, go Chainlink 1 Gabonga to suck, Chainlink 2 Sargus to bounce Populous. So I bounce the Populous, I suck the Ash, and I summon back with Cluster to add follow-up for another rank 3. Also detaching from Sargus makes it that I get my horse monsters back in rotation. So Sargus actually put in so much work. Also, something with Coach King Giant Trainer, the fact that it takes 3 8s actually matters in a completely different way. During the case one, I actually used this effect to draw twice, and then I went Dug effect, detach the last material. And that actually won me the game, because there's times you don't need to draw 3. It's weird to say, but when you see Goblin Bikers, you just use the materials to go combo. So yeah, finally we are playing 1 Typhon and 1 SP Low Knight. I mean, the thing with Typhon specifically is an Xyz, so the fact that you can detach is just fantastic. And then Little Knight, I don't think I have to explain Little Knight. So yeah, that's what I played. Overall, I think the deck is very cool. It's so much fun to play. If you guys have a chance to play it, the Goblin Biker cards are stupid cheap. I think my buddy did 3 of everything, including the Voda. It was $50 if that. So if you have the Runick cards and if you have the horse cards, try this deck out. It's just fun. It's so much fun. I was enjoying it so much. One of my buddies, when I told him that I was playing it for the 3v3, he asked my other friends if he should be worried, and they're like, dude, he just got second with it at locals. And when I showed him everything that I could do, I just cooked a Fire King opponent. Because it has a shockingly good Fire King matchup. And yeah, afterwards my buddy turned to me and went, yeah, I got nothing to be worried about. Sadly, like I said, I wish I could say oh hey, we won the 3v3 or something, but we didn't. But hey, we learned from it, and hopefully soon you guys will be seeing it more, and you guys can see it more on the Team Interstellar YouTube channel, where we do local local live streams every Wednesday and Friday. So feel free to check us out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have Gabonga be with you. Have a good one, guys. See you guys later.